I'm here. Hello. Oh, thank you for the heart me. I ran back to my chair as fast as I could. Hello, happy Tuesday. How Wednesday. Jesus Christ, time is a construct. Am I right or am I right? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? How's everybody doing? What was I doing? You right. What's up, Oroshima? How you doing? It's Tuesday somewhere. Time is a man-made construct. Who gives a shit? Anyway, hope you guys are doing well today. If my kids thought it was Thursday, tell them it's Saturday. Tell them it's Saturday. Anyway, I've already had 3 cups of coffee. I went to the gym, actually. My blood is moving into my brain faster than normal because I went to the gym this morning. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah. Chaos indeed. Thank you for the heart me as well. Guys, please go follow Select One Gaming if you want another content creator who is real, authentic, genuine, and cares about the audience. Select One Gaming is a great person. Really good TikToker. If you want another one of the real ones, Chaos indeed. I love it too. I very much love Chaos. Okay. I think this system is cooked. We don't need anything more. I am going to go into the anomaly and see if I can buy some blueprints. Sounds like a good idea. There's really no wrong way to play No Man's Sky. There's no wrong way to play this game. Yeah, no worries. Ordered? Oh hell yeah! My God, that's gonna look awesome. It's gonna look so cool. Can't wait. Happy Wednesday, guys. There's really no wrong way to play No Man's Sky. You do whatever you want in this game, and the challenge is really just figuring out how to have fun. Like, find something that works for you in your brain and run with it. Kai!
Oh, come on.
There you are.
Hi, how are you?
Good to see you. It's pretty much your sound at this point. Like it's first, but I mean, it's you. You're wonderful. You're fantastic. I always end up stuck entering the anomaly. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, always pay your grandparents a visit. Get your nanites. And then the high end. How are you? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Select. I hope you're doing well. How's Pragmata been? That game looks fun. Probably gonna buy it one of these days. Denny! What's up, Denny? Oh, what's this stuttering? My graphics change? This game usually runs well on stream. VSync got turned on. Graphical? Oroshima, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. You're awesome, baby. And somehow motion blur got turned on. Yikes. So I guess somehow default settings. I don't know. Yeah, streaming a game and playing it are completely different things, unfortunately, when it comes to performance. Restart required. Let's see how we do without the restart. Oh, we need the restart. Oh well. That's all good. Restarts are important. I'm gonna go AFK while playing. Yeah, no worries. Enjoy Crimson Desert. I hear Crimson Desert is one of those new games that actually pays off. It works out. In Oh, I appreciate that, Select. You guys are welcome to share. And I would appreciate it if you did, but it's not required. It's a lot of fun, but the story isn't great. Yeah. So, from what I could tell, it feels like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. It's an open world game that has a story, like there's backstory to it, but it's kind of second nature because the gameplay is really what it's all about. It's a sandbox in the biggest way, because all the content that comes out of Crimson Desert is crazy, because like I see people doing crazy stuff with trees, bad guys, and other things, and that's what I figured. That's where the game really shines, kind of like No Man's Sky, is that there's a sandbox that people have figured out a fun way to break it. It's like that's their best option. Why is your leaderboard duplicated? What? It is. Huh. Thank you for noticing that. Which? Got my plugin? Gold text. That's my other text. I need to reorganize this. I'm one of the best streamers ever, aren't I? My challenge. No, I'm not using that. I've been trying to Vroosh up the stream. I just don't know what. See, and that's the duplicate. What's this one, though? That's what I want to know. Is where's that one hiding? Go ahead and delete that. Just because there's one. It's working. I just can't find it on my sources. Oh, well. I found a way to turn the bow into an artillery barrage. Excuse me? That's great. And, yeah, that's the shenanigans that I'm talking about. That's the shenanigans. Okay, which research is it we want? We want Starship, right? Because I already have the drop. Oh, thank you, past me. Aqua jets. Land and take off from aquatic surfaces. Yes, I think we need that. Thank you for the goat, Tito. I appreciate that. You're amazing. Thank you all so much. Genuinely, I always appreciate every single one of you. On the purple and on the TikTok and everywhere else. It means a lot to me. Thank you. I like to be an entertaining person who just, you know, at the end of the day, you know, a person can click on here and within 5 seconds not be interested and click off. And that's okay. Like, that is the average person's time span or attention span at play. Multi-tool weapons. Oh, hello. Can we afford? Yes, we can. I love that. Let's... Alright. Hit level cap on Warframe the other day? Dude, congrats, man. Be careful with showing avatars from users. Oh, on the leaderboard. You know, that, yeah, that's not a bad idea. I might change that in Tickfinity. Yeah, the trolls get crafty. I don't have text-to-speech anymore. text-to-speech got compromised the other day, and I have basically indefinitely turned it off. They're getting smarter. I tell you, they're getting smarter. I love the pulse spitter. That is rapid fire goodness. And then let's do instantaneous damage. Yeah, the charged laser. Nah, explosive grenades. Okay. We've got our first research. Yay! Our first weapon research, anyway. See if we can craft it.
They should add romance into No Man's Sky.
Be getting trolled on Marvel? Yikes. Yeah. That's not surprising. Yeah, free games be like that. Dude, Kasha, hell yeah, 9,999. One of the streamers in your community was banned because a user had porn on the avatar. Blech. The internet is really, really great. Deuterium. Yeah, deuterium is an element that can be refined. Well, at least we have something to shoot with now, because the starting multi-tool actually doesn't have a weapon on it, which is kind of crazy. It's like the game pushes you to get another multi-tool so you can have a chance to fight. No, I get it. No, Kai, you're totally fine. They don't go above that number. Congratulations, you have hit actual peak in Warframe. That's crazy.
Yeah, and then if you saw my message, I sent a draft of Soma.
I figure, if you had any notes or if you wanted to go over it together, we can do either. Either works for me. I'm still in the very start of this save as well, and I'm basically intentionally starting from the beginning to really push myself, because I realized that I rushed this game. I try to rush this game, and it's not a game that you can really rush, No Man's Sky is really meant to be played at your pace, and your brain is what calibrates all of that. Responded. Okay, cool. Yeah, I hope you're doing good otherwise. Good to see you, man. Appreciate your support as a fellow content creator. I know videos. I tried to get Soma done. I don't like how slow it's taking me. Some days I try to edit and I don't feel like it, and that's what I figure, people understand, we're human, we all have our limits. I'm being hard on myself. Yada yada yada. Getting some quick gold and silver. Going and just drifting in space and shooting rocks is worth it too, because you get little tidbits of gold, platinum, silver. That's what gets you the money to actually afford things at the beginning. People are like, what do I do? And it's like, do stuff. Do anything. This is basically Minecraft in space. I mean, there are 100+ things that you can do within your first 5 hours of gameplay, honestly. And then it just keeps expanding with everything that you do. You unlock your village and your freighter. I'm the slowest person in the world when it comes to games, and that's exactly it. And fair enough, Kasha. I understand that. Yeah, definitely. Hey, Army, you got a new song out? Congratulations. I'm really happy for you.
Slowest person in the...
Yeah, I'm slow at games, so I try to, like, pace myself. Not get too caught up in the moment. And yeah, No Man's Sky and Elite Dangerous and Star Citizen, those definitely, they have their place for sure, because they are good. Next galaxy. And I figure I'll just keep jumping, because I figure one of these galaxies I'm going to jump into and get my free freighter. If it's one I want, anyway. That's the key. You know, the game's RNG will bless you with certain events, and you have the option to walk away. The game doesn't force the reward on you. It's like the event happens, you deal with it, and then whatever you're granted, you know, it's like, oh, what do I do with this? First things first,
Space station. Usually either quick games in the first few hours or 100% then goal accomplished.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, I think I trust my brain when it comes to video games, that if I sit down to try to play something and I do things and my brain's not generating fun from the things that I do, then maybe it's not the game for me. I've already visited this one, huh? Interesting. I wonder if... Oh, I might have been in the first galaxy. I actually traveled back to it at some point.
Especially the freighter one. If you don't grab the first ever freighter the game gives you, the game will re-roll it.
Yeah, exactly. Gotta go to work. I'll come back and lurk if it's slow. Yeah, no worries, Kai. You do your thing. I appreciate you so much. We're adults, man. This is like a radio show, you know. People tune in, they tune out at will, and whatever, you know, people's brain, you know, when people tune into this, I want their brain to be wanting something from this show, let's say. You know, there are so many people doing this. Hi, speaking of which, pirates. Yep. Would you look at that? Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry, I need to take a look at what's under the hood here. Oh, this is nice. I really like the space. Very pleasant. You know, it's got a nice exterior. I like the shell. Hey, excuse me. Sorry. No, I'm just a bystander. I'm just a bystander, as you were. Oh, this is the Mamacita. Okay, cool. Very nice. Oh, wonderful. I'm inside the shield. Let's get out of here. You're not going to capture me. I'm just doing like an open house on the freighter while they're engaged in a intergalactic war. Let's see here. Yes, I like the front. The front is ooh, crispy. Yes, I like the tips. Yeah, it looks flat like a Lego piece. I feel like I could set this on my shelf, or this freighter could be the shelf. I don't know. I don't know if I want a shelf for a freighter though. Decisions. All right. Y'all have a good one. Bye. I think I'm good. I'm good on that one.
I'm slow at games, and it's because I take big breaks from when I stop till I play it again.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you take breaks because for one reason or another you're not playing it. The SSD freighter buddy. Man, dang it! I had it right on me, and I went with shelf. Sorry, yeah, I don't. Already unlocked. What else we got? Nav data. Every station's got nav data. Like, there's things that, like, you basically, yeah. You know, the space stations are not required, but there's things that if you choose to wander around, in the Pokemon segment, like that looks so cool. I can get creatures to fight. And you want to check through all the planets. Exactly, dude. You 100% could leave your first planet or stay on your first planet and then warp out of the galaxy and never come back. And the game wouldn't punish you for that. Like, that's the key. You know, some games give you that mental pressure of, like, you might want to come back to this at some point. You know, in a more linear game, let's say a linear game gives you two paths. You know, you're going down one path and then it splits into two, and you're like, okay, I want to go down one, but it keeps continuing, and you think, oh, maybe this is the way forward, and then you go back to the other path because the other path might be a dead end, and lo and behold, you find a collectible, you find something. And this is a game that, like, that's still something you can do technically. It's just way more scopy. Yeah, there's way more scope to it. Let's see what this galaxy's planets have to offer. I'm in my objective one too, right? Yes, I am. Signal Echo, right. Which, one of my quests has the signal? Yep, under a rebel star. There it is. Yep, I think this is the Outlaws. This unlocks the Outlaw path. Or expansion, really. Yeah, it's so cool. It's like, the content that they add to this game basically, you know, is delivered to you at the start. And that's what makes the start of the game more dense, because at first you didn't really have anywhere to go, but then after all these content updates, the game literally loads quests for you that you don't have to do right away, but you can go to at any time, and you discover something new to experience. The planets were liminal and isolated. Yeah, 2016, yeah, 10 years ago. My gosh, this game is a decade old, and honestly, I have a lot to say on it, because, yeah, I played this at a launch day. I was a launch day player. And yeah, I somehow found myself enjoying it, but again, I felt that disappointment. I did feel that disappointment of, like, this was supposed to be, like, a big space game, and the scale isn't going anywhere. Like, you could tell it was so unfinished. You know, at the time, maybe not. I was just a naive 23-year-old boy, and I'm like, you know, this could be fun. And then 10 hours later, I just kind of stopped. Am I interrupting something? I love this game. You guys, I'm not gonna disturb you. Yeah, cuddle. Yeah, I feel like I'm interrupting a really intimate moment. I'm just gonna move on. Sorry, I feel awkward. Just gonna move on. What the? That was great. Death Stranding is 2 years from being a decade old. Oh, sorry, Kasha. YouTube has been my deadest platform, honestly, so I'm so sorry. I don't I try to look at the chat every so often. I appreciate you coming in. I really do.
and supporting on YouTube. I really do.
You found a new voice and it brings people to their knees. That's cool. A good voice, yeah, can be magical. It's like you cast a spell with voice acting. It's good stuff. Context just makes it worse. Context can make it worse, absolutely. Death Stranding is 2 years from being a decade old. Yeah, 2019. So 2029. I don't know. Yeah, 3 years. Well, basically 2 years. I mean, we're already in May. I don't know what Atlanta. I give up. It's a weekday. Atlantidium. I don't know. Corrupted drones, huh? See, that's cool. That wasn't something that you could see in 2016. Like, you look at it and you see something happening and it's like, this is telling a story. Like, what's going on over there? You know, what is this dissonance resonator up to? And I don't think I'm equipped to handle it, so I'm going to move on. But it's like, it's there. Oh, and that's my objective. So, of course, why wouldn't it be? Oh. I can craft ammo, right? Yes, I can. Just a few more rocks. Wow, so many plants and not enough rocks.
Thought it was 2018. Yeah, I think November 2019 is when it first launched on PS4.
Thank you for the likes. I appreciate that. Hope everyone's doing good today. It's Wednesday. We're halfway there. And then, like, oh my god, me being a Dune fanatic, let me tell you, I have really warmed up to fighting just robots as well. Because there was a time that I was like, man, I wish I could fight people in this game. I want to fight human enemies and not just robots. And I have completely turned that off because it's like, I don't know. It's like I'm fighting the Matrix thinking machines, you know, AI, and with how much AI is running rampant nowadays. It's like, bro, fighting robots is kind of cool now. I don't know. Especially because, like, they've made them more interesting. And I mean, hell, I think Starfield is good for a space game where you want to fight humans. I mean, it's basically a Bethesda game with low gravity, and I genuinely don't see anything wrong in that. Hot take, maybe, but hell, I think Starfield's not bad. Stop healing him. It's not. It's rude. Yeah. Rule number 1: shoot the one with the wrench. All right, time to go. What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Happy Tuesday. Time is a construct. Who cares what day it is, you know? If you got to work today like me, I'm sorry. We got this. Oh, you were cute. Oh, you guys are adorable. I'm going to blow you all up now. Was that your auntie? Alright, I'm not going to drift too far from the objective, but he tried his best, you know? He tried his best. Okay. Stay on target.
Goofed last time I streamed, or overthinking. He did a closed group session in VR chat. Under.
I mean, Kasha, this is why I basically have signed off any interaction with minors. This is strictly an 18 up content space, and I don't know, Kasha. Maybe not. Let's not talk about this on stream. I don't know. I feel like that's, yeah, little too much. All right. Ox. Where are the... Oh, I'm drifting away from it again. Yeah, that's private stuff that I think needs to be talked about in private. That's just my opinion. Thank you for the likes. I really do appreciate that. Happy Wednesday. It means a lot. Arr, resist the red. We shall cut out its crimson eye. Arr. Just trying to be community based. Yeah, I can understand that. It's a touchy subject. It's a very touchy subject in my perspective. But Oh yeah, and that's good. That's noble. You want to be one of the people. That's good. That's a good way to be. Because yeah, a lot of streamers are very toxic. You know, they do a lot of e-begging, and it's rough. It's a rough space to be in, and but like I don't know. At the same time, it's like we all have our boundaries. We all have our limits. And the internet is a touchy place. You really got to be careful on the internet. It is wild. That's why I try to censor myself. I don't want to talk too much about things that maybe not everybody wants to talk about. I have opinions on things. I have perspectives and stuff, but at the same time, yeah, being one of the community is on my mind, and I'm thinking like I want everybody to be comfortable. I want everybody to feel like they you know, this is an okay space to be. Yeah, not above looking down. Yeah. It's noble. Most streamers do want to be like the king and queen, and their subordinates. It's very it's very disgusting, you know, and not good. It's for warmth. We saw 2 wrecked pods earlier cuddling. That was hilarious.
Unlike the old days where you could troll someone in 4chan and they would find your home.
Yeah. Oh gosh, the forum boards would run rampant. Okay. Well, the Sentinels are done. Can I claim the ship, actually? I know I don't have my freighter yet, but... Atlas Pass. That's what I need to... I need the blueprints for the Atlas Passes. Claimed.
How's everyone doing today? Good Wednesday? Everyone feeling alright? Usually just say to people I want to involve myself in my own community and recognize the names while I'm small enough to do so.
Exactly. That is that right there is a solid, you know, I think that's the sweet spot that a content creator should aim for. Not to be entirely popular. You know, your chat's swarming with words and, you know, you don't recognize a single person. No. I want to be in that space of like, yeah, looking at every name and seeing like, oh, it's so and so, and try to remember, you know, one thing, you know, just if I can remember one thing about that person that I can ask about, then it's just like in real life, you know. A lot of people like when you show just a little curiosity in them. Or, you know, yeah, a zero viewer streamer who has someone show up, and it's just the best thing that's ever happened to them, and it's really nice. Like that can really make someone's day, and I would honestly encourage people to do that more. I try to. Sometimes you can get some stinkers. Like that's the thing. You can go into someone's chat and try to, you know, be a good vibe, but then, you know, something about them, I don't know, I think that's the ick that they talk about a lot. It's really hard. Sometimes it's yeah. Again, I think another touchy subject. People just are so radically different, and sometimes it's hard to get 2 people to understand one another because of just how radically different people can be. Alright, we're gonna take off. Get rid of this alarm.
Look for popularity. Yeah, recognition and approval. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. I love that. Oh, there's my ship. Wait, never mind. That's right. I claimed. Summon in combat. That's all right. Swarms abating. Oh. He still detected me. No terrain manipulator on this bad boy. I'm not down here. Just like literally the SpongeBob maneuver. So we got a bunch of milestones there. Killed a bunch of sentinels at once. The milestones are very nice. Yeah, Kasha, you're a real one. I know you are. And that's why I'd hate to see people completely misunderstand you on the internet. You know, I love how you push for a community, and especially in VR chat. VR chat is I don't want to knock it too much, just because it's my opinion, not anyone else's. But I like that you're doing it in VR chat. It's a space. It's one hell of a place to be. Okay. Rendezvous beacon. TwitchCon YouTuber. I don't see it. Yeah, I went to TwitchCon once and I was like, this was fun, but realized it's not something that I would commit to. Yeah, people go there annually, and I'm just like, how do you have the money to do that? And I would love to get a computer, like a computer that has the specs to run this game smoothly in VR. Because the VR is great. Like, I will admit, for as janky, for as stuttery as it was, like, I was able to have fun with it at times. It just wasn't performing well to really give me that flow state. It was hurting my eyes. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, not in America.
Use the zoom put of these to see if there's another building nearby. Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, the zoom out shows you other things close by. Okay. This isn't a freighter I can land on, is it? Derelict freighter. Reach the rendezvous point. Ping the nav beacon. There it is. That's right, a ping usually is what... Oh, come on, guys. You're late to the party, bucko. Anyway, where was I? I gotta say, cold coffee tastes good, but I like it hot.
What's your new obsession?
Watches. Like building them or constructing them? Yo, tradesman. Thank you very much. Oh, never mind, Gex standing. And nanites. Works for me. Collecting, okay. There you go. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Collecting watches. I bet that, yeah, there are hobbyists out there for it. That's cool. Probably YouTubers and, yeah, content creators who discuss watches. As much as learning language is nice, it's also nice discovering artifacts. This cape looks so cool. Love it. Oh, this way. Make sure I'm not getting too far off the beaten path. That's alright. Let them come. I'll be gone before they get here. Or yeah, just hide in this building. Oh, no, I'm out of here. Peace. Hey, what's up? Can I chill in here for a sec? Alright. I'm gonna speak to this guy in just a sec. Sorry, I gotta use the bathroom. What's up, Desmo? I dropped this game just because your Corvette glitched. You can't land anywhere or modify it. I am so sorry to hear that. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate that. That really breaks my heart. I've heard people quit this game because they have had PvPers attack them, like grief them, which breaks my heart. Because this is not a game that I feel like should make the player feel miserable ever. So yeah, the glitch pains me. I'm so sorry. You're one of your favorite ships that you can't land. Like yeah, that has to hurt. No terminal. Secure the system pass. See what this does. Gotta scan everything. Doors on this side. There we are. One of these rooms usually has nanites. Nanites are something you always want to try to go for, especially at the beginning. You want to farm those nanites and get those upgrades. Because when you start out, you have very basic gear. And there are things that you can do to really augment your character so you can shine more as a traveler. See? One creature, 3,000. That is a wire loom right there. You never know what you need. Careful, buddy. I don't want to burn you by the thrust of my engine. I don't want to turn you into bacon. Man, you better run. Sorry, was that mean? Oh, we have our relic as well. But I have no inventory, so we're gonna... Space station first. Dump some things off. Maybe get some upgrades? I don't know. See if we can afford another multi-tool or ship parts. Because I don't want to make any major upgrades or major purchases until I have a little bit of everything. Makes a big difference sometimes. Tycoon. to Papa. It belongs in a museum. You're not the only one still playing this, Dustin. Nope. Nope. I've been a long time player. And yeah, this game went from such a failure to absolute success. And yeah, I couldn't be prouder, honestly. I think anyone who still doesn't like it, you know, probably, you know, they have a good reason to. That's the thing, but I don't know. I'm one of those guys that just realizes, you know what? This is a cozy game. And I think a game like this could help me warm up to something like Animal Crossing. Corvette or the Starship. I like me a classic Starship. Corvettes are nice, don't get me wrong. Like, again, big part of why I'm playing is because I want to see all the bells and whistles that they've been adding. And, like, I don't know, I haven't played this game in like a year now. It's touch and go. But it's just the moment to moment feels nice. It's I need to craft more ammo. That's alright, we're done. Got what I needed. Being able to skydive into a planet. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I can see that being a nice feature that people are into. I honestly don't feel like I've really pressed down the gas pedal on this game, if that makes sense. It's like I don't know, hard to explain, but yeah, I keep giving it a chance and I keep playing it, and then after a while I get bored and I don't come back to it, and I'm like, oh, I got bored of it last time, so I don't want to play it anymore. But then you keep trying. And the autopilot. Should give the Corvette another try. Oh yeah, absolutely. I think that's the thing. This is a fresh save. I decided impulsively to delete all of my existing data and just start fresh to really start at this iceberg from top to bottom. A lot of customization when it comes to Corvette. That's cool. And honestly, I'm down with that. I am very down with that. I really do. I love what they've added and the way that the game can be optimized. I mean, like, space combat I know some people like to criticize the space combat because it seems stale, but I don't know. I feel like all the elements are there. This feels exactly like Elite Dangerous, but in a more cartoony atmosphere. And like Elite Dangerous is cool, don't get me wrong, with the space combat being like you gotta redirect energy to your shields and your weapons, engines, all of that's gotta be managed. Just you wait, pal. Just you wait.
From what it is now. You prefer Starship?
Yeah, J-Dog, I get that, and I love starships, and I can see why Corvettes have a preference. Oh yeah, there's no wrong. And again, I think a philosophy in this game that players should adopt is that there's no wrong way to play. There are features that certain parts of the game offer that it's like, hey, you know, this weapon or this ship, like the Corvette, for instance, with the autopilot and the quick planet landing, you know, skydiving. It's crazy how, yeah, that is very different.
Yeah. It's like a base, but a ship.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah, starships, like the fact that Corvettes, you know, just, yeah. it's crazy. I do love how... I do love what this game has had to offer in the past. It's like sometimes I will just drift through space and shoot rocks because I know it gives me silver and gold, and I'm gonna need that someday. Current mission. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna... I think in the meantime, let's work towards our first Atlas station, maybe? That's kind of close. And yeah, like, galaxies can feel samey after a while, if you let them feel samey, but that's not the idea, you know. You keep trying to play this game like Destiny or some RPG looter shooter, and you're gonna get lost in the sauce. This game is a sandbox that wants you to try to put a square peg in a round hole. See what happens. You just be chilling in this game. Yeah, it is. It's a chill one, exactly. I think Star Citizen, you know, the scale of Star Citizen is incredible, but I don't like how it takes forever to do anything. Like, I'm not chilling if I feel like I'm not doing anything. And in No Man's Sky, you feel like you're constantly doing something.
Astroneer. Oh, yeah, 100%. I haven't played it. I've seen Astroneer.
Yeah, and a lot of people find that cartoony arcade vibe appealing. I can see that. Some people don't, and others do, and it's... yeah. Exosuit upgrade. Okay, we're just running through the basics of No Man's Sky space station just to get all the goodies. Then I could learn some language, but it's a little time consuming. That was one of the things that I was actually thinking about modding. I know No Man's Sky modding has been pretty popular because a lot of people want to remove the friction this game provides sometimes, and I think that's what turns a lot of people away, is that sometimes you feel friction in trying to decide to do things. You got the Babelfish trophy? Nice. Yeah, congrats. That's pretty dope. Yeah, fishing. They have fishing in this game now. What? Galaxies and upgrading your suit. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think that was one of my favorite things in a previous save, was just going from system to system and going to space stations, just picking up the upgrades. Atlas Station, yep. And I have the drives unlocked. I've spent nanites on all my all the upgrades that I am gonna craft eventually. Just need to actually do the farming for them. But in the meantime, it's like you jumping from system to system is still not a bad way to play. You never just went through the actual story. Nice. Yeah, and they, exactly. I mean, yeah. What story? There's not, like, the story is just another quest that you can do. I mean, your log gets full so quickly. Secondary missions, primary missions. Oh yeah, and it just keeps getting bigger. It's crazy. Always fun to speed at a space station entrance just to see how wonky the docking gets. Taking a break of multiplayer games at the moment. I feel that, Dustin. You know, yeah, I can see that. What are you playing in the meantime? Doing any sort of single player story game, solo story, anything like that? No Man's Sky? Hey. Not a bad choice. Yeah. I also, yeah, I definitely, I have only so much energy to play multiplayer games. And time with friends is nice, but there are other times that I like my alone time. Crimson Desert? Yeah, I hear good things about Crimson Desert. It looks like a fun one. Yeah, it's like another open world sandbox. Again, not really much story. I'm told the story is mediocre. Not really much to say about it, but the game itself is actually good. Yeah. Wow, yeah. Never occurred to me. Go up on these upper levels with just boxes and see if you can loot any of them. Yeah, being able to walk around in your spaceship in space is a great idea, is great additions. Because, yeah, that basically creates... Thank you for the lurk, Kai. I appreciate you so much. I hope your day goes well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's funny. I mentioned that earlier. That that Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, which Zelda, they have a Zelda story in them, but the story is kind of second nature. The story is really the side quest compared to the actual game, which is go out and try, find your way of having fun. Like, simply put. Again, there's no wrong way to play those games.
Can you end? I gotta go. I'm sorry, Gabriel. I got another hour in me. If you need to go, feel free.
You're not obligated to stay here. You don't have to. I appreciate you staying as long as you do, but yeah, no worries. Hope you enjoyed your time and have a good rest of your day.
Thank you for the follow, Celeborn.
I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well today. See if I have anything to sell.
Oh,
all good. You have a good day. Oh, yeah, that's right. I had a feeling. We had the keys. We've got some balls to sell, right? Got no snow. There they are. Gravitino balls. Ooh, a quantum computer already? Thank you. Oh, I have this multi-tool expansion slot as well. I need to use that. Quantum computer, we're not selling that. I could really use the funds, honestly. Just keep giving me money.
Thank you for the likes. I appreciate that. Hello, fellow traveler. Always welcome to another Star Chaser.
Appreciate. Yeah, absolutely. I can't get enough of this game, honestly. In the past, I would get bored of it and not come back to it for years, and because like I've been playing it since 2016, and now I'm realizing like, wow, there's an actual game here. Like the moment-to-moment gameplay. This game used to be so liminal. Someone earlier had a great way of saying it. This game felt like a liminal space when it first came out. It was very dull. Thank you for the likes. 4,000 likes. Hell yes. Yeah, this game was very different when it first came out. And I can't get enough of it. Yeah, as much as I want to do missions. Unlimited things to do. Truly, absolutely. Like, yeah, they expanded it, and they just keep giving now. Like it's gotten to a point where it is infinite.
Do you have a base on an inhabited planet with other players?
No, Celeborn. I've deleted my saves. I decided to start fresh completely. Just to see like how the game gets delivered from beginning to end with all these updates. I haven't played in like a year, and so it's like, if this becomes one of my regular games, I'm just like, yeah, I'm just trying to, baby steps. I am a baby traveler. Yeah, and yeah, trying the Corvette sounds like a great idea. Multi-tool expansion slot. I forgot. See, yeah, I am a very ADHD gamer, and I'll just take off. Something that I realize, oh, I should do this when I'm on a space station. I'm on a space station and I don't do the thing. 3 S-Class. I prefer the Corvette, and that's cool. Honestly, yeah. Just having the option sounds awesome. I love the idea of building. I'm sure Corvettes can be customized a crazy amount. Yeah, absolutely. Upgrade circuit. Yep, there's that expansion slot. We finally used it. Geodes, crack those open. Combat is kind of wonky in it because yours is huge.
Did I just say that out loud? Oh my gosh.
It's huge, bro. Got a huge ship. Hey, the size doesn't matter. It's how you use it, right?
If you ever want, I always have room in our planet.
Yeah, appreciate the invite.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I'm just like I load into an old there. This has happened a few times where I see the game gets a major update, you know, and I come back and I break off from my previous obsession to try No Man's Sky again. I check out the new content, and I've kind of like that same. I've kind of done that where a few times I will keep the save, I'll reload it, and get back into it, try to get my feet wet again. Because yeah, I feel like this game does honestly, like, unlike an MMO or a game that has like the fear of missing out, that looks straight up like Earth. That is so cool. That blue and green. Yeah, the visual overhaul, like planets used to look so bland from a distance, but now you can kind of tell visually, like, oh, that's a pleasant space.
You'd think I was compensating.
Hey, no shame in it. It's a good ship, I'm sure. I'm sure you're proud of it. No fuel in the hyperdrive. Okay. Decaying nuclear planet? Sounds like my kind of game. My kind of rock. I have to go to work in a couple hours. I'm already... Brain is already falling apart before my shift. Yeah, I'm a full-time worker. I wish I could be a full-time content creator, but this is a hobby. I appreciate people staying here and hanging out. It means a lot. Light No Fire would take 334 days to cross the whole planet. I honestly, yeah, I'm curious. What are they going to do with Light No Fire that's going to be like No Man's Sky, but then also how it's going to be different? And what I'm hearing is that, yeah, the whole game is going to take place on a single massive planet. Like a large-scale planet, and that everything is going to be on. And that just... yeah, that makes me very excited. Wondering, I'm really curious about Light No Fire. I really don't know much about it. I know it's going to be more medieval compared to No Man's Sky. You know, a more of a medieval fantasy angle.
Step 1, make a base. Step 2, unlock freighter. Step 3, let the freighter make you money.
Profit. Yeah. That's right. I honestly should do some base work. I have my initial base. Honestly, that Earth planet seemed like a base one, but I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Building a base on a decaying nuclear planet sounds pretty dope. I'll be honest, guys. I'm a major Dune fan. Okay? I was so excited when they added sandworms to this game. So, I'll be honest. The moment that I see one of those leap over me, like jump out of the ground and fly over me, that's the moment that I decide, yep, I'm staying here. I have found my home. Like, if anything, that's the moment that you'll know, okay, this is the planet that's going to have a base. Because I know you can kind of have infinite bases. You can build them anywhere you want, right? I don't know if there's a limited amount of base computers you can build.
built a random base on a lifeless planet because we don't like a people-less planet. Absolutely not. Welcome to this planet, population 1. It ain't lifeless now. I got real estate, baby. Yeah, this game used to just be about scanning animals, looking at plants. And now now that's like the most basic side activity that you can do. And that's not even a criticism, like it's a simple act, but you're getting rewarded for it. You get money, and then you if you scan enough of the log. Acid rains that strip flesh from bones, but hey, no people. Yeah. Yeah. 334 days to cross the single planet. That is so cool. Honestly, yeah, Sean Murray is a man I'd like to talk to. I'm so curious, like, what was going through his head when No Man's Sky first came out, and it was getting memed and just, like, culturally destroyed. Like, let's be honest, it went viral for how bad it was in the eyes of society. Like, it was crazy. Hey. I do have to kill creatures for a mission. Alright. Copper. Copper, copper. We need copper. Good afternoon, Ty. How are you? Cyberpunk was bad. Yeah, Cyberpunk was really rough at launch. Kind of had its own comeback. I don't know. I go back to that one every so often and just kind of mess around Night City. But yeah, another game that came out and was rough. It went viral for how bad it was. Pre-ordered it and was excited, and it was unplayable. Yeah, I feel so bad for anyone that just I kept giving it chances. I gave it way too many chances. I actually beat it. Like I was so determined to play through it at launch. I just wanted to keep playing even though it was bad. But man, it was like eating bad food and just chewing and swallowing. And yeah, I see where it is now, and I'm like, man, I really should play through the story again after this game got fixed. T-posing and cutscenes, and yeah, now it's a masterpiece, and that's what exactly. Yeah, and I'm like, I kind of want to play through the story now that it's actually a masterpiece, because I feel like part of the I liked the story. The story was great. V and Johnny, like a lot of stuff about it, I really vibed with, but yeah, the game just felt like it was being constructed on while I was playing it. All the patches that kept coming out. Yeah, you can like lean around corners now. The combat is even more tactical. Like, it's not arcadey like it used to be. You just kind of throw bullets at each other or melee hits until one of you dies. There's like actual strategy now. Yes, CD, they came around. They really did come around. And honestly, yeah, I feel like that's why it's kind of like No Man's Sky that the product got rushed. The product got rushed out big time, and they had to do their best to fix it, and they did a good job. But yeah, launch was rough. Yeah, Witcher 4 is going to be great. I'm doing good, Ty. It's been a morning. I'm just talking about Cyberpunk and other fun geeky stuff while playing No Man's Sky. This game is very relaxing, and It's like things happen and it's cool, but you don't have to pay attention to anything. Like, ooh, cutscene. Everyone quiet, you know? No, it's like it's one of those games that can be talked over. Inventory full.
I'll show you a full inventory.
When in doubt, dismantle your ferrite dust. You can always get more of that. I was this close to being a smartass to a customer because they asked me a dumbass question. Oh, being an asshole. Gotcha. Yeah, a question that's very passive-aggressive, definitely not what they're actually asking, and just, yeah, overall rudeness. I know the kind. Stared at her for a minute before saying no. Boss was next to me, and I was so close to saying something. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, wow, Kai, I can't believe... Yeah. It's like, oh, good lord. What crawled up your butt today? Excuse me, I am mining here. Don't be rude. I'm blue collar. You're also a blue collar nerd. Yeah, I'm a crazy hybrid of a city boy and a blue collar worker. Like I am embedded in the corporate world, but I am a hillbilly at my core, I think. I just don't. It's not that I don't care. It's that I don't give a fuck, and that is there is a difference. There's a very important difference between not caring and not giving a fuck. If you want to know the difference, read the book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. One of the best books ever. And yeah, that's just horrible. I'm so sorry you had to deal with that. Oh. Customers in food industry really can be assholes. She wanted extra bacon and I was counting in my head and I had a half I was putting to the big one and she's like, "You're not counting that as one whole bacon, are you?" I am. This is one whole bacon. Just You're not in control, ma'am. You're not in control here. Let the food worker prepare your food. Because yeah, for some reason, I think she had it in her mind that you're trying to rob her or something. You're gonna charge her extra for the bacon or some crap like that. The world's not out to get you, lady. Sorry, yeah. I'll say the thing. Don't worry. I'll say the thing for you. The world's not against you, lady. You don't have any reason to be this miserable. Getting plenty of copper. What other games do I play? Death Stranding 2 has had my attention. That was kind of the main one that I've been playing until I got this No Man's Sky kick. And that's been fun. It's been a fun story game. Crazy world building. Like I think Death Stranding has some of the most unique world building in a video game ever. Because Kojima has quite the imagination. He's a crazy guy, but man, he knows how to All right, Storm. Well, oh, that's right. I do have the hazard equipment charge, so yeah, we're shielded. We're good. It's Hideo. I like the first one and thought about picking the second one up. Yeah, no, absolutely. And then I played the Metal Gear Solid games. So like, I played Death Stranding 1 and loved it. Loved the weirdness of it, and realized, okay, Kojima's actually can throw down. Because I had never played Metal Gear Solid. I didn't. I couldn't play M games when I grew up. Plot twist. I didn't get to experience Metal Gear Solid or Metal Gear Solid 2, 3, Guns of the Patriots. I played through the series during quarantine and had a blast. I got now why people praised Kojima so much. And yeah, Death Stranding really was like the tip of the iceberg, because that was the first game that like had my attention, and I'm like, okay, this was crazy good. I really have to dive into these Metal Gear games. Take a 6-hour video to explain Metal Gear Solid franchise, yeah, to completion. Yeah, absolutely. The lore goes deep. Like, you can't explain the events of Metal Gear Solid 1 without understanding the events of other games. Like, yeah, it's just the list goes on. It's crazy. Metal Gear Solid goes deep. I love it too, yeah, because I recently beat Phantom Pain for the first time, and that was a treat. I feel like I played Metal Gear Solid 5 is for the fans. I could tell. Like the game itself, people say was incomplete or bad. 5 is before 1. Yeah. Oh gosh, yes. The timeline. The timeline runs deep for sure. Because yeah, I played Metal Gear Solid 5 first. Actually, that was my first Metal Gear Solid experience, and yeah, it's like, okay. I needed to go back and play the other games. 5 just, yeah, I loved how modern it was, and it was very updated. But yeah, the story itself, you really can't understand everything that's going on. Not yet. I would love to pick up Delta. That is a game that I am indeed pursuing funds for myself. This is a neat trick someone told me. You use your smallest terrain manipulator and you're guaranteed more material. At a time, it becomes that I can't tell what is copper and what isn't. Oh, I guess you can't scan, yeah. After a while, you can start making it bigger, really clear it up. Use the flatten? Oh, really? Oh my god, you're so right. Yeah. It's kind of a way to shave it off the top. That's wow, it never occurred to me to use the different functions of the terrain manipulator for... Holy cow, yeah, that blows my mind. Like, it's all the same. That's cool. I love that. Never have too much sodium. Had to farm a lot and needed a fast way to do it and discovered that. That is you. Yeah. Wow. Something to keep an eye on. Yeah, I hope your other customers are kinder, Kai. That is not fair to you at all. I've got cobalt. Oh yeah, 100%. I think that was my next step. I loved having the personal refiner. On my copper. No. Just a wee bit of oxygen is all I need. Yeah, refining on the go. Huge, huge game changer. Oh, nice, a medium one. That's cool. Oh, that explains it. I have some O2 in my inventory. Thank you so much for the likes. I really do appreciate it. Happy Wednesday, guys. If you got to work later like me, sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. It's going to be okay, though. Don't get discouraged. Got to make that bag, right? Wish I could play video games all day. But gotta be a contributing member of society. Any more O2? Yeah, I'm thinking personal refiner, jetpack boost, some exosuit upgrade so moving around on the planet is easier. Transporter. I need to get my transporter upgraded. So I can send stuff long distance. Yeah, and then if you would just want to go a level deeper, you just let your mouse off the hook and comb over it. Hit it again. It's literally wax on, wax off. If you want to go a little faster, you can pick it up. Oh my gosh, that is very nice. Yeah, little things like that can really help your day. Love that. Nice, there it is. Oh man. I keep thinking my launch thrusters are charged and then they're not. Rip. That's alright though. Can never have too many materials. Inventory full. Let's get rid of the silicate. I have a random hermetic seal on me for some reason. Dustin, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you hanging out. Auto charger for the thrust launcher. Yeah. That'll probably make a big difference. And yeah, I'll do the... I need to get off of the radiant pillar. I will definitely be considering a new ship. You want to go to another planet, or do we have... Alright, yep, refine the rest of the copper. Alright. Big inventory. I think we're going to dump off some of our excess. Now, Dustin, do you... Would you say No Man's Sky competes with Elite Dangerous and Star Citizen? Does it stand on its own 2 feet? Has a league of its own? Like, when it comes to space games, like, there are so many flavors, I think. And it's so hard to consider. Never played them. Fair enough. Yeah, I know that, yeah. There's so many space games out there. And hey, if No Man's Sky is enough for you, that's perfect. I love hearing my refiner churn in the background. That's Starfield 2 hours. And then because you got yeah, it was free on Game Pass. That's cool. And yeah, Starfield I know wasn't exactly up to par. It's a questionable one for sure when it comes to space games. You can see it. You can touch it. Yes. Yeah. Seeing a planet and realizing you can fly to it. Yeah. That sort of thing. Yeah. Just the expansive universe that works without loading screens, too many menu navigation. Yeah. There's a lot of things in No Man's Sky's flow. Yeah, flow state. You can. I feel like I reach flow state in No Man's Sky much more easily than other space games. I've tried Star Citizen again and again and again, and it doesn't perform well for me. It doesn't play well. I don't really catch on to what I'm supposed to do. I try. I really do try. And it's just like, yeah, people just have their own preferences, and just I don't know. No Man's Sky has always felt like the space game that works. It's accessible. It's fun, and you don't. This is on PC. I'm playing on my Steam. Wait, shit. Did I get my upgrade? Should bring back the Chippendale Rescue Rangers. They really should. That game was a masterpiece. What was it on Super Nintendo? Oh man. So now we're talking retro. Already visited. Yep. Moving on. PvPvE. Personally, I don't like them. I've tried Tarkov. I've tried Hunt Showdown. Not really my thing. I just liked I personally liked it just being me versus the game. I don't find the idea of being against other players appealing. I personally think a lot of gamers are a little too competitive. This is just strictly opinion. I'm not I'm not gonna knock it. Like Arc Raiders, you grinded Arc Raiders, nice, dude. And yeah, if you had fun with Arc Raiders, cool. That I hear that game, you know, was great. I know Marathon is popular. Those games have their fan bases, and I'm happy for that. It's honestly, like, I know the extraction shooter has become, like, yeah, just quite the thing. But Burnt Peanut, yeah, Burnt Peanut, that's a big content creator. I know he does a lot. There we go. Kai, thank you for the sub. Oh my gosh. There's your bro. Oh, you know what I gotta play to cheer you up. You know I'm gonna play it. Oh, thank you so much for the sub, Kai. I appreciate it. Let's dance.
Can't you see you're harder you are for me? Oh, we were meant to be dancing in the moonlight, gazing at the stars so bright, holding you until the sunrise, sleeping until the midnight. Every time when I look in your eyes, I smile with pride, happy that you are mine. Joy and love, your love is true, I know. You are the best thing that has happened to me. Get up on the floor, dancing all night.
Once again, this whole broadcast has been brought to you by Sand. It's everywhere. Get used to it.
Bless you, Kai. Thank you so much for the sub. I really do appreciate it. That consistency just blows my mind, and I love that you're a very supportive friend. No one has to support. I don't ever ask for it, and when I am given it, it feels like a gift. It is a true gift. Thank you very much. Alright, I was in the middle of something with my ship. Yep, making antimatter. Need ferrite dust. Screw it. Let's just go to a different planet then. Is this the Earth planet? It is the Earth planet. Let's go check it out. The Overgrown. I did have warp drives. There'll be another one. There are billions of planets. One more gift for you. Oh, man.
So there I was in traffic, and the cars just kept moving forward, and then, bam, I just get hit with the shrink ray. I can't understand what it is about Kai using this darn shrink ray. It just, I feel small. I feel tiny. You know, I don't know how to I don't know how to explain it, but you know, it's just something. There's something about it. You know, it's weird. It's weird. It's weird feeling small. Kai, why do you do this to me? Ugh. Just ugh. Major ugh, Kai. You are so much ugh. You are Ugg Boots. I'm kidding. You're not Ugg Boots. I'm sorry I called you Ugg Boots that one time. Don't be mad. Be glad that I'm tiny because you made me tiny. I deserve that one. I deserve that. I am ugh. I am very ugh. I am so ugh that you face palm when you walk by. I totally get it. what is it? The good die young? No. The good die small. Tiny. Ant-sized. Where's the space station? Oh, it's always just out of reach. I'm just circling around it. Cause she's got them apple bottom jeans and the boots with the fur, and the whole club was looking at her. I think that's about as far as I can go without getting copyright stricken. Alvin's older cousin. Alvin, I promise it's not habit forming. Go ahead, take a puff. It's always nice that I can go up to these crates and loot a bunch of them. There it is, nav data. Good stuff. And then the upgrade. Alright, my OCD is bugging me now. I can see that I have some slots I need to fill in. See, I'm not exactly as chaotic as Burnt Peanut, but I have my own level of chaos. You know, this place does its best to be entertaining. You know, I'm just not loud. That's my biggest thing. Is I don't. I have my levels of excitement, but man, I don't. I'm not trying to have a heart attack in this chair. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I could probably start buying out the market. Can never have too much of this stuff. Excuse me, sure. Hi, hello. Nothing to sell in my ship. Alright. Yeah, we're headed to an Atlas station. There we go, it's the next one, and it's a Korvax system. Nya, 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 nya. Atlas interface. Into the giant red eye. Glowing jelly ball, glowing jelly ball. Getting out of the ship, getting out of the ship. Getting out of the ship.
lost all sense of direction now. Where's this? Is that it? Okay, yeah.
All right. Oh, that's right. We can. Yeah. Atlas stations give you free warp cells. And if I'm not mistaken, this is kind of a route that you can take in your game. It doesn't change much. I don't know. I honestly am not sure. I haven't dove too much into the Atlas part of the game. It's just another story. It's like it essentially is a rogue AI that controls the entire galaxy. Milestone, Pathfinder, or above. Atlas Seed. Nice. So that gave me... Locate another Atlas station. And I'm assuming you just have to... They basically... Each Atlas station gives you another blueprint. You craft what it gives you. Ah, a beam station back to the Corvette. Yeah, I'll have to keep that in mind. Alright, guys. The jelly ball has spoken. And now I gotta wrap it up and get ready for work. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. Remember to take the L's in life as much as the W's, and when you are ready, pull life back into that rematch. I know. Believe me, it's the last thing that I want. And this is probably the only place that I feel like I can safely say that. Because mine's the kind of job that probably doesn't like to hear people say that they don't like their job. Because they're always looking out for the weakest link, and that's the most important thing, is you don't want to appear like the weakest link. You have to keep showing your value to the company. It's the reality of it. Oh, it's fine. Oh, Ty. Oh, this has been my life. I'm a 33-year-old grown-ass man. I have the maturity to accept that I am an adult who has to pay his bills. I need money, you know? I need money in life, and a job gives me that money. So I at least know to do that. So I'm gonna go do it. Because if I don't, I get fired. Like, that is just the bottom line. Yeah. Anyway. Alright, y'all. Take care. Thank you, Ty. I appreciate your empathy. Feel free to share your thoughts in the Discord. I would love to hear more of what you have to say, because that's what this is. I want this to be a community where you all feel safe, you know, knowing that there are other people going through it just like you. You know, you're not alone. You're really not alone. Like, I try to be the most realist person possible. That I'm not trying to teach anything. I'm not trying to be a guru. I'm just trying to exist with you guys, because this is one of the only places that I feel safe enough to exist. So anyway, I'll catch you all next time. Thank you, Danny. Thank you for being here. Take care. Bye-bye now.